fact that we are in so many territories around the world, it manages to bring us and the people that are listening to our music closer together. We have a personal journal that we try and write every single month, telling everybody what we're doing, where we're traveling, and our experiences. Sometimes it's not always possible to keep it totally up to date because of traveling. That journal is proving to be very popular with the people that visit our website because it gives them an opportunity to get to know Rolf and I a little bit better. Also, from our point of view, we love the fact that people are visiting our guest book and they're writing little letters to us and telling us how they feel about the music, and that in turn is very inspiring for us.
The most fun part of all the work is to tour and do concerts. Not only the playing part, but actually also having the response and the energy from our audiences. It's an amazing feeling to walk out on that stage and actually play 2 hours of music and really communicate through emotions with the audience.
The touring is possibly one of the things I enjoy the most, that and of course recording in studio, because they're two very special things, and there's 2 different type of energies that happen when you perform and when you record.
The response from the audience is really what makes it worthwhile, everything you're doing, because it's so inspiring to meet people and hearing their stories presented to us. It's a 2-way communication, really, which is very important. It's a beautiful process.
2 of these stories that really took us and went to our hearts in the last tour happened in America. One is a story that was told to us by 2 teachers in Boston. These teachers taught autistic children. And they had one 9-year-old girl who had never been able to communicate with anybody. They didn't even know whether she could speak. There was absolutely no sound, no process happening there with her. When they bought our new album, Dawn of a New Century, they brought it to the school and they played it for this girl. And as soon as she heard the title track, she started to sing that song. And it was their first breakthrough with this child. So it just was very inspiring for us to hear this story, because it also shows you how much music can trigger things in people, in emotions or in a spirit that no other medium can do. And we're just so happy that now this child something has happened for her, and that we just hope and continue that she can get better and better all the time.
We had a concert a while back in Denver, and we happened to have a concert there just a few days after the shooting in the Columbine High School. And it was a situation where we were very insecure about how to handle the problem, because you're just very, very careful and protective in a situation like that. But I decided actually in the middle of the concert to dedicate a song called Hymn to Hope from Whitestones to the victims. And it was a very, very emotional moment for us, because you could just feel the tension and the emotions around it. It was so strong. And what happened after the concert was amazing, because we went to meet the people and to sign CDs and talk to people like we always do. And a woman walks up to us and tells us that she's actually a teacher at the Columbine High School. On the day of the shooting, they ran away from the high school and went into a nearby school just in the same area. And she told us that she actually had used that particular song, Hymn to Hope, to calm down the kids in this situation. And when you hear a story like that and meet people face to face, it's just a very humbling experience. And it really gives meaning to what you're doing, more than anything else. That people actually can use our music, and that music means something in other people's lives.
Having the band that we do, who are so committed in their sense of playing in style and through their friendship and loyalty, plus our backup team, our sound people, our production team, who are so fantastic to work with. It means that we have a very tight body of people when we're on the road. Currently now when we tour there are 12 of us. I'm the only female, which is sometimes quite interesting, but it also is very much a lot of fun because they are all very, very good friends to me. Even though we record with a full large orchestra and we have the ensemble, the beauty about Secret Garden music is works in all different mediums. Whether Rolf and I sometimes now work a set that we just have violin and piano, we just do an acoustic set as part of the concert, and that's very important because that's really where the music originates from. It's the true roots of Secret Garden. Then it's also fun to do the big live up-tempo numbers with a band with a full percussion lineup, because that's yet another feeling. And also then working even with full orchestra and with choir, that's very special. We're still communicating the same story and the same message, it's just that we're packaging it differently.